Yo, what is up guys? It is Samool here, back with another Powder of Knowledge shop guide for the current rotation. And I'm going to be talking about what artifacts you guys should be buying from this Powder of Knowledge rotation, as well as the ones that are running on the current banner, in case you guys did not see my Should You Pull video. Now, first things first, this rotation has been in the rotation for about 5 days now. It's going to be running for another, I think it's going to be running for 36 days. It says it right here. So basically, let's start with the banner artifacts. I'll try to go through everything very quickly. Rise of a Monarch is a very decent knight artifact on a lot of units. The only thing is you're not going to be running multiple knights at the moment, and if you do, you're going to want Aureus or Adamant Shield on them. So Rise of a Monarch isn't really worth the 240 powder. Even if it was 180 here, I wouldn't really purchase it either. Next we have Border Coin, which is going to be Sirmia's artifact. Very good on Sirmia, very good on ML Kawazu, and also very good on Conqueror Lilius. So if you are running a Conqueror Lilius, you're going to want to pick this up if you have enough powder, because Conqueror Lilius gets 2 stacks of this immediately, and she gets the 3rd stack pretty quickly because she is super fast, and she gets her S3 back very quickly, and she can get to 3 stacks. Now this is really good on her because the only stat she really needs is speed and tankiness, and you don't really get tankiness on warrior artifacts unless you're running like Durandal, which is also a good option, or Sepulchrum. And if you don't have Border Coin, you're probably going to run her on that or Warhorn or another support artifact. Now the thing is, you do have Guiding Light coming up in a few days with Ceres's banner. So if you're like me and you don't have enough to buy the Guiding Light yet, you might want to hold out on Border Coin. You want to make sure you have enough to buy Guiding Light and you have enough for Border Coin as well. So if you're about like 500 powder, 480 powder right now, then Border Coin is a good purchase. But if not, you might want to wait a bit and skip over the Border Coin, because Border Coin is not limited. You can get it later, and even though it's very good on Conqueror Lilius, there are going to be other options you can run her on. Next we have the Bottle of Knowledge. I mean, not much to be said here. You're going to want to buy this every single rotation. Now if you don't have enough for Guiding Light and the Bottle of Knowledge right now, you can buy this later. This will go away after the Powder of Knowledge shop rotation changes as well. But Guiding Light will only be here for 2 weeks after the banner for Ceres is up and running. Charms, you guys should probably know it's not really worth it unless you're like a super whale. Creation and Destruction, not a really good artifact for warriors. The only one that uses this is like, I don't even know. I think I see Dark Corvus run this sometimes as like a meme build, where you have like your S3 and then sometimes you get it twice. But it's really meme artifact. It did get buffed, but honestly this needs to be reworked in my opinion. There's some units that can use it, but it's just too much RNG for my liking. I don't think it's worth the 180 powder. Next we have Spear of a New Dawn. This is pretty good with Senya, because whenever you counter and then use your S1, it just does a lot of damage because Senya has so much attack. But other than Senya, you don't really see this on too many units. And like I said, Guiding Light is coming out, so you always want to keep in mind about the Guiding Light artifact because it is a must buy basically. But Spear of a Dawn is a good artifact if you do really like using Senya. She can use this artifact really well. She uses some other ones well as well. But Spear of a Dawn is her best in slot. Next we have Rihanna and Luciella. Very interesting artwork, as you can see. But this is very good on some thief units that are very fast. You can use this on Rand if you want. You can use this on ML Rin is a very good user. This artifact is pretty good, but like I said, it's not limited. Guiding Light's coming out. And it's also RNG, so you might not want to run it. Sometimes if this procs, you just instantly win games. Sometimes if you don't get the proc, it's just like over, so keep that in mind. Next we have Celestine, very good on Soul Weavers, especially ones that are on counter set. You can use this on Maid Chloe, most common on Desina, Rowana, and if you run them on counter set and you get lucky with counters, you just heal so much for basically just getting that 30% counter. Next we have Sepulchrum, so these are the 4-star artifacts. Sepulchrum is a pretty good artifact on warriors in general if you don't have any good warrior artifacts. Like I said, you can use this on ML Lilius to make her tankier, so you can get more S1s off for forced duel attacks. Also good on other warriors as well, but mostly not worth it. You'll get a lot of these anyways, and the units that use this aren't very many, so you might as well not waste your powder on it. Aureus, good option to buy. So Aureus is the best 4-star artifact to buy in this rotation, because every knight can use it basically that's defensive. So Fallen Cecilia, Crow, Aros, Falconer Clury, ML Crowd. There's just every single knight that has built-in tankiness and support for their team can use this. Cecilia, there's so many options. So if you're lacking on Aureus's and you have enough for Guiding Light, you might want to stock up on Aureus's as well. This Barthez's Orb, this is only really used on like Carrot. I've seen some high RTA players use this on Carrot. as like a cheesy build, but like I said, there's a lot of RNG. Not many units uses, so you don't have to buy it. Andre's crossbow, very bad, not really worth it. This needs another buff, so not really worth purchasing with your powder. So that pretty much covers this powder of knowledge rotation, guys. Basically, like, to sum up, border coins are nice if you have enough for guiding light as well. Make sure you buy that bottle later on after you buy that guiding light. And basically nothing is really worth buying except like Aureus's. But keep in mind, guiding light is coming out in 2 weeks, so or not 2 weeks, 2 days. So you really want to buy that first, and then prioritize the other ones like Aureus and stuff like that. That's pretty much it for my powder of knowledge January 18th as of this video's recording guide. And I'll see you guys in another video soon. Peace.